got out of the gym and out of the shower. It was a poor timing decision. Oops, things are falling. All right, so we're going to be working on this today. I'm just going to make sure that I can see the chat on my iPad, so I'll pull that up momentarily, and hopefully things will go well. Yes, I could hear myself, so let's get started. All right, so if you guys are new to my channel, hi, I'm ex-art student. I'm an artist located in Connecticut in the United States, and I like to make sculptures and paintings and illustrations. And well, today I filmed like me playing around with my frames that I made, so that was cool. But yeah, I'm trying to hone in more on painting, and I just did finished a painting on a saw blade, which will be Monday's video. If you're new here or you're not, just as a reminder, I do art videos on Mondays and Fridays. Fridays are more experimental. Mondays more of like the fine art project. Wednesdays I go live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as you guys can see. So something that's pretty cool that's happening, or almost happening, is that let me check right now. I'm up to 599 subscribers. Hopefully by the end of this, what is this called? Hopefully by the end of this stream, I'll have 600 subscribers and I could put 600 rhinestones on this. I made this sculpture, I think, when I hit 300 subscribers, and anytime I hit 100 milestone, I like to do some kind of art project along with it. But since I never finished this skull, I thought it would be a good idea to, I don't know, try to keep adding to it, and I think it'd be really cool to have, I don't know how many this could cover, but I have more than 2,000 rhinestones I can use, so that's pretty cool. Oops, I just broke off part of the styrofoam. Whoops, hopefully that was not important. But one thing I want to do before I start is glue this back on because it's loose. Can you guys see that? Maybe I could zoom in. Yeah, I want to glue that on. All I'm using is E6000. It's stinky, but it works. So that's what I'll be doing. And yeah, sorry, I'm like distracted by all of these little strings of glue. But anyways, as a way to physically represent all of you guys subscribed, I like to see this here, because right now this is 500 subscribers, which is insane that this is 500 people. Because you see the number and it's really cool to see, but actually seeing the quantity like physically in front of you, I don't know, there's something that makes it more fathomable and more impressive. So since we're almost at 600, I am going to be adding 99 more, unless I get another subscriber. Then I'll be adding 100 more. But like I said, I want to fix this one, then we'll count out 100 of these bad boys. Oh, sorry, that was way too zoomed in. And if it's too zoomed in or you can't hear me or something, just let me know and I'll fix it. All right. Hi, Jessa. Nice to see you. So yeah, let me fix that and then we'll do 99 of these bad boys. Ugh. I just used this last night to do all my frames. Whoops, my magnet frames. Because I got, I was kind of silly. I ordered a bunch of magnets from Hobby Lobby, which isn't near me, but soon hopefully will be. But where I used to live, there was Hobby Lobby, and they had these awesome magnets that actually stick really well to things. Do I have anything metal? Like, it's very strong when you put it on a fridge or to hold up things. So I wanted to make sure I had more of these magnets, and they just came in yesterday. and I thought it only came in a 4-pack. Turns out it came in an 8-pack, and then I accidentally ordered 80 80 magnets. But now I have tons of magnets for future projects, and actually I could show you. I put all the magnets right there because I have this staircase that's also magnetized, but this is the way stronger one, so that's cool. All right, let me hook you back up here and we'll continue. Well, we'll start. All right, I feel like I'm definitely distracted. I'm going to light a candle because it's nice to smell. This one is Snickerdoodle, sugared Snickerdoodle. It's very Christmassy, delicious smell. And then my sister got me this cool skull one that when it melts, the blood drips down, and lately it's been dripping down through the eye, so I'll light that too. It'll be off camera, but I don't know. To me, it's like nice to have the ambiance and just the... I like seeing the candles lit. It's a nicer color, I guess, or feels more comforting. Okay, let me stop talking and do this. Or maybe I should keep talking. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm an ex-art student, and I am an artist in Connecticut and the United States. And I love all my subscribers. So that's why I'm attempting to bedazzle this skull sculpture I did. The reason I'm showing you this is, well, you don't have to watch if you don't want to, but I made this sculpture of a skull, and anytime that I hit 100 subscriber mark, I like to celebrate it, you guys as well as myself, by making some kind of art piece. And this one I started when I was at 300, which I said at the beginning of the stream. And now I'm almost at 600 subscribers, which is crazy. So now I have to add 100 more rhinestones onto this. And it's really cool to see this shape like turn into something new. I think I'm gonna fill in the face a little bit more because I think it looks way more dramatic on the face versus the top. Like the top's cool and all, but the face is way cooler. So I must count out 100 of these bad boys. And then we can get started. Or I'll count at 99 for now. I like doing groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, I did too many. If you guys have any questions for me about my art or what I do or who I am, feel free to put it in the comment section while I'm counting, because I know it might not be that entertaining watching me count. Or maybe you like watching me count, and either way it will make me anxious because I don't like people watching me count, but here we are. All right, that is 6, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not gonna lie, I'm a little flustered. I finished my painting right before, and I was like, oh, I have time like an hour before the stream, so maybe I'm not even counting these. Why am I even putting these everywhere? Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very cool, Jessa. You'll have to show me later. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's open for anyone if you're interested in my stuff and want to keep watching, or you like my stuff, consider liking or subscribing or commenting. Follow me on Instagram. I'd love to see what you guys are up to. If you make videos or art, or even if you don't, I'd love to see what you're into, and just tag me and I'd love to check it out. I have some subscribers like Jessa, they'll send me their work and it's really cool to see what people create. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now we need 99 because we are not at 600 yet. And we need to add almost 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if we get another subscriber, we'll add more rhinestones. Let me write down somewhere that we're at 99. I'll put it on this little 99. Okay. But again, don't subscribe because you want me to put another rhinestone on here. Yeah, that'd be cool to have another subscriber, but I want you to subscribe because you actually like what you're watching and you want to follow along my art journey and maybe do your own art journey. Or you just like having an artsy friend and want to chillax, which I understand that. Or it's just meditative to watch art, which I also understand because I like watching artists as well. But I also like watching people like clean up abandoned homes and find treasures, which is something I don't do, but I like watching. Like, to me, that's meditative. Or like I watch people garden, and that's meditative to me. So I get it. But what I'm trying to say is I want an audience that like sticks around and actually enjoys this stuff and is having a good time, because that's the whole point. All right, let's put all these. Ooh, they're so sparkly and pretty. You guys can't really see that. They're so pretty. Oop, I don't want to lose any. All right. We have to put all these bad boys on. Well, is this one dry? It's dry enough. Okay. We're going to start with the face. I think that will be fun. Okay. But yeah, sorry. Like I was saying earlier, because I had time after I finished a painting, I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll make a little short about my photo magnets, which I did. I have to put them on Etsy soon. I have some of them, like, this one's definitely already on Etsy, but, like, this one's not. So I have to update that when I'm done here, but not yet. We've got time. Let me zoom in. I feel like that'd look fun. So since I finished what I had to do, and the next thing I had to do was be here for a live stream, which I enjoy, I was like, all right, well, what can I do? So I like going to the gym. I don't know, just trying to stay fit. I'm not the most healthy person, but I started running almost a year ago, which is crazy. And I'm sure it helps my mental health or whatnot, but at this point it's kind of a habit. I don't really know if it helps my mental health. You know what, I'm sure it does. I just kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I do it out of habit, and I do feel better when I run, and like stronger and happier, and I need to get back into like doing dumbbell workouts again. But I was sick since, for a while, like since the 31st of December. And before that, we went back to New York, where my family's from, and my husband's family's from. And we visited family, and it was really nice, but very busy. And because it was very busy, I didn't have a lot of time to work out. I mean, I definitely could have, but, you know, I was like, oh, well, it's vacation, even though it wasn't really, because I was still working on stuff. But that's okay. So yeah, this week I've been getting back into the gym, which is nice, and just doing slow stuff because I don't want to push myself too much, and I do not have the same endurance that I did beforehand. Yeah. So I decided to go to the gym right before this live stream, which was really nice, but I did not look at my time correctly. And I was running a wee bit behind schedule. And that's why I started the stream like a minute or two later. But I couldn't get the thumbnail correct on this stream, so that's also partially why. But it was refreshing. My body's still a little wet from the shower. That was gross before. Very sweaty. But yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have any questions or comments or anything? Or want to know more, or just want to chat, because I don't mind chatting. Because if you guys don't have anything to chat about, I kind of just chat about whatever. That's why I'm telling you about my gym life, which is not much of a life. It's just kind of daily exercising. Oh, cool, Jessa. Yeah, I tried looking on my library's Libby. Like, I don't know if you guys have that in Canada, but they have this app for our library where you could do like audiobooks or digital books. It's basically like online books. And they did not have it at my library, but I'll have to stop by, because I do want to stop by soon and pick up some like art reference books or just cool books in general, and see if I could find that book. But thank you for recommending it. If anyone else watching has good book recommendations, I wouldn't mind it. Maybe I could put this underneath. That was a little unstable. Maybe like a bigger. I could use my tape. I'm just trying to see like more of an angle for you guys, and myself. Is that better? I feel like that's better. Yeah, I do enjoy listening to books while I'm making art or reading them at night when I cannot sleep. Ever since I was younger, I've always been able to go to sleep when I read a few pages right before bed. And I always forget that when I need to sleep. And I'm like, oh, if I just lay here with my eyes open or just watch a bunch of YouTube, I'll eventually be tired and go to sleep. And it's never as fast as reading a book. So I've been trying to get back into that, like physically reading again, but I also like to forget or purposely forget. But right now I'm listening to The Black House. It's either Black House or The Black House. I don't know which one. Basically Stephen King, which if you know me or have watched any of my book videos on here, which I haven't done in a long time, but yeah, I love Stephen King, and I want to get through all of his books. That's my goal. Um, And I'm also, so I'm listening to The Black House, and then I'm also reading when I can't sleep Later by Stephen King, as well as Misery by Stephen King. I put a pause on Later because not many people want Later, but Misery's popular. So I gotta read Misery first before I run out of time, and then I have to wait another like 3 months to read it. Even though I know if I just went to the library and read a book, I'd be fine. But for some reason, I haven't really been into like physical books. I've just been doing digital books, which is weird because I grew up loving physical books, and my mom's a reading teacher, so books are important. And I still love the smell of a good book, especially an old book. Just like the smell of all the pages and everything. The rhinestones were sticking to me, or sticking to the string that was stuck to me. And yeah, so even if I'm just reading on my phone, like the books on the app, I don't mind it because at least I'm reading. And I guess anything's better than scrolling, which I did a lot of while I was sick and when there was nothing to do while I was sick / during that weird week between Christmas and New Year's. I am not a fan of that week. It's nice to relax, but then after a while you're like, oh my god, this is horrible. At least for me. And extra layer probably was that I was sick, that I wasn't too happy with it. Yeah. All right. So I'm just outlining the eyes, and then I'll slowly fill in the places right here and down here. And if I have extra, which I think I will, I'll add up a little bit more. But for now, we'll continue on the eyeball. Need more glue. This stuff stinks. But it works really well, so I cannot complain too much. I mean, actually, no, I can complain a lot. The thing that I hate the most, but I use it because it works well, is resin. It smells so much, and I don't like the smell. It is what it is, but I don't like how unpredictable it could be sometimes. Like if it's mixed bad, or if it's like it yellows after a while. I don't know. Or like certain air bubbles, or I just want it to work. Like, do your job. I'm doing my job. Do your job, please. But it could also be that I'm like impatient too. I'm not impatient with everything, just some stuff. Weird. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like, I'll see strings here and there and then I'll pluck them. But then I'm also thinking, should I fill in like right here? But now I'm thinking I should probably fill this in just to fill it in and focus on my goal. It's just easy to get distracted with all these rhinestones and possible spots to put them. Yeah, if you guys feel like just watching and zoning out to my voice, totally fine. If you feel like making art with me, feel free, or you're just relaxing or studying, feel free. Sometimes it's nice to just have someone to work with. Yeah, I don't know. It's really cool to see how far I've come since, I don't know, since I started my YouTube journey. And you guys could know some secret lore about me. Not that it's really that much of a secret or anything crazy. This is not my first YouTube channel. I've had many other channels. I don't know. I've always loved YouTube since I was introduced to it. And I've always loved creating videos. A big inspiration for me was Smosh. My cousins and I would replicate their videos when we were younger and like dress up and do a bunch of their silly stuff. I don't know, it was fun. And we had fun editing or making stupid stuff, and like looking back at it, some of the stuff was actually pretty good. Or like if we kept going with the skits, it probably would have been pretty cool. Yeah, it's cool to see that this channel has actually grown, and it's been a lot of effort to make it grow, but I am happy with where my channel is and where it's headed. Hello, Ollie. Trying not to glue this rhinestone to my finger. Don't think I have enough glue there. Nice, nice. Definitely gluing my fingers. Yeah, it's cool to be able to make art and have people appreciate it and want to be here. And hopefully it's a nice calm space, and hopefully I inspire people to make art or do what they've been pushing off for a while. I don't know. And I hope for the future of my channel I could help people see the beauty in the little things too. So I think that's important as well. That was a tough rhinestone to put in. Glad to see you're back, Ollie. It's nice to see you returning names again. Okay, that's glued to my finger. Oh no. Oh my god, please. Yeah, if you guys are new here, if you like what I'm doing here and want to be a part of this community, feel free to subscribe or follow me on Instagram, or check out my Etsy because I sell my art on there. And also, yeah, I don't know, comment like things that you see if you like it. I'd love for new people to join the space. Oh my god. So, I was just thinking about, I've been watching The Sopranos. I know it's an old TV show. Like, I remember my parents watching it when I was a kid. And we'd, like, go to my grandma's house, and if The Sopranos was airing at the time on TV, because you couldn't, like, really record it unless you had, like, a VHS or something. We would have to stay at my grandma's house until, like, 10 or 11 p.m. until the episode was over, but they'd make us go in the other room because it's definitely inappropriate for children. But I don't know. It was a really good TV show. That was the only time that we had to, like, we didn't go home right away because all the adults wanted to watch it, and it was a good show. But I recently started watching it as an adult, and I just finished it. That ending, though. Hi, Berla. Welcome to the stream. Adding rhinestones on for all of my subscribers. And last time I checked, we were at $5.99. So we're adding 99 rhinestones onto this sculpture. Oh, 600. Woohoo! Yay! Thanks, guys. Also, pat on the backs for all of us. We reached 600 subscribers. We need another rhinestone. That's so exciting. So grateful for all of you guys. And I'm really grateful for the ones that stick around and keep popping up. It's nice to see familiar usernames and chat with you guys and, I don't know, talk about art or not art. It's just nice to have some company, you know? Do I need more? I probably need more glue. This glue works well, but I feel like it gets tacky real quick. And I'm sure that's part of its charm, but sometimes it's not fun. It's okay though. But yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to put it in the chat. I like hearing what you guys have to say, or answering questions. If you guys want advice or just want to chat about something, that's cool too. Or if you want to know, like, what inspired me to make this, why I'm obsessed with bones and skulls and stuff, put it in the chat. Because I don't really know what you guys want to hear from me. So that's when I start rambling and telling stories and stuff. Oh my god, this is stuck together. Huh. But yeah, Sopranos, really good. Oh my god. Oh yeah, if you didn't notice, I got a new cutting mat. We got a bunch of gift cards for Christmas, so I wanted some of it to be used for my mat because my other one was so warped that when I would do clay pieces or like want things to dry like resin, it would be like oof, and it would look really stupid. So I needed a mat, and it's way bigger than I thought it would be. I should have took out a ruler when I ordered it. I was like, oh yeah, no, that's exactly what I need. It will be great. It's the size of my entire desk. I mean, it's huge. Not a bad thing necessarily, because sorry, I needed to focus on that rhinestone. Not a bad thing that I got a big mat, but it is a big mat. I don't know. I think I just have to keep it in mind when I'm moving stuff around. But my desk will be 100% protected because the entire desk is cutting mat. And normally I like the black side of the mats, but this one, I don't really like these ones are good to me. Like I like the squares that are here. I feel like it measures well. The other side's like really tiny. I should have looked more into it, but it's okay. The main point of this was to have a place to make a mess on and cut on and not have to worry. I feel like it doesn't heal as well as my old one. If you look over here, there's like the cut marks from, to be fair, it was a, what is it called? Rotary saw blade, like the circular saw blade. So maybe it's not meant for that. Probably not. But like, I'll show you. I want to clip you guys real quick. And can you see right here? In this corner, I need to unplug you from the charger. Here, that's from an X-Acto knife, and it didn't really heal. It just kind of took it. So I don't really like that. I'll have to eventually get another mat, but for right now, this is working, and oops, we'll stick with the thing that's working until we don't need it anymore. Or it breaks. No need to waste stuff. And just so you know, I have a dog, and she definitely snores, and you'll definitely hear it if you don't hear it already. The deep, heavy breathing in the background. That's my dog. And at some point she might bark, because where we live, we have a lot of, not a lot, but we do have foot traffic, so just keep that in mind. So she's just being protective of our home, which is fine. Okay. This is getting so caked up. If you're wondering why I'm like lifting these up and dropping them, it's because if I could get them on like falling upside down, then I could have the backs open to me, and then it's a lot easier to glue them down. Oh my god. All right, well, I'm eating my words right now because it's not becoming easy right there. There we go. So I could get the glue on and stick it on instead of having to like physically pick it up and move it around myself. Because I don't really want the glue on my fingers. But if it needs to go there, it shall go there. Oh, I was like, where did I just put that rhinestone? So yeah, I'm gluing on with one side and then using the back of the, what is this called? Toothpick to plop it into place. It's just easier, and it's nice not having glue on both sides because then it gets really messy. Yeah, I don't know, I always find it so crazy and amazing when we get to another one of these 100 marks of subscribers. I'm very grateful. And my goal, if you're new here or if you're not, my goal is to be monetized on YouTube. And I'm getting there, which is exciting. And I hope that I can be a place for people to relax and watch some cool art and hopefully make you want to make some cool art too. That's really it. There's a lot of glue. I don't like that. There we go. Okay. This is a very intricate spot. That's probably why I didn't want to do it in the past. Like the flatter parts of the skull, like the top, so easy. This part, not so much. It's very textured down here. Cool. Okay, let's keep going. All right. I don't like how some of, okay, a lot of them are stuck together. I do not like that. I just need one, not a whole string. Reminds me of like spider webs. Just go where you need to go, please. Oh, that did not sound good. Alright, everything looks intact, so we're good here. We'll continue with the bedazzling. Hey. Right. There's like stringies. I don't like the string. I feel like it's never ending. String nightmare. Okay, what is that? I don't want all these stringy things. Okay, I'll make this work. It shall work and be beautiful. No. God damn it. Okay. It will work. We shall make it work. I think I just wiped a bunch of glue on the side of this. Frustrating. Maybe I could shove a rhinestone right in this little pocket. I think I can. Oh my god, with the strings. Okay, there we go. Wow, I really thought we would have more left over to do more of the skull, like up here. But look at this little, oh, you guys can't see the little pile I have. There we go. This little pile is all we have left of the 600. Well, technically it was 100 that I added. Almost. Flip over, please. Good. Flip. Flip. Please flip. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, why is there one over here? Okay, the odd one out. Please. Annoying. Zoom in a little bit. All right, now. Why? No strings. Ah, please. I'm almost done. Why does this always happen? I feel like Spider-Man. I don't want to be Spider-Man right now. Why? Why? I'm a spider. God damn it. Do you guys see this? Is this... like, what the hell? New freaking toothpick, because I'm over this shit. Alright, so like I was saying earlier that I didn't think we were going to need all of these rhinestones for this spot, but turns out it looks like I'm probably going to need more than what we have, which is pretty crazy. But that's fine by me. It's fun putting these on. And that's just more for later. When we hit 700 subscribers or more. We'll get there, hopefully soon. But yeah, if you've been into my stuff and think one of your friends might be into it or a family member, send them my YouTube channel. Love to add more people to this artsy fartsy community. No, that's not smart. No. Yes. Perfect. First try. Normally my dog is pretty tired in general. And she'll be snoring for no reason. I mean, to be fair, she's older. But today I took her on a long WALK. And it was really nice. Normally we don't do that in the morning, but I woke up early because I've been having weird dreams lately. And I don't want to go back. Oh, loose tooth. What the hell? What? Why is that happening? Oh my god. Okay, we can fix it. What the hell? I feel like a dentist. What? I'm frustrated. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Ugh, my fingers are so sticky. I feel like when I fill in the little skull teeth, it reminds me of like pirate teeth for some reason. Or at least this project does. I feel like I'm Jack Sparrow trying to find my treasure. I actually went to a spot. There's a place in Puerto Rico where there's like caves and stuff, but if you keep walking, there's a specific spot where there's like ocean swells. I think that's what it's called, when there's like waves that like hit each other and there's like a cove and everything. And they actually filmed, according to the locals, they filmed Pirates of the Caribbean in that swell, which makes sense because it's beautiful and it had a lot of waves, so it would be good for cinematic purposes. All right. I'm like afraid to put this down so then another tooth might chip off. We're not trying to have another tooth chip off. I'm talking as if I'm missing a tooth right now. Tooth. That's cute. Yeah, I'm not really into... Wait. Hey. Do you need to sit down? Hey, Lane. I'm gonna mute you guys for 2 seconds. She's harumphing. She doesn't like that I told her to stop. That's okay. I don't think any dog likes being told to stop. You know what? I don't like being told to stop. So I get her frustrations. Okay. I think after this I'm gonna make some food. I think that'll be nice. I apologize if you hear my stomach growling. I only have 2 more. That's crazy. Oh my god, I need to flip these over. No, wait, I'll just plop it on. I'm like inhaling all the fumes. Someone's like open mouth coughing outside. I hear them. Like with their tongue out and everything. Actually, I don't know that for a fact. I'm just making it up. I'm so used to people open mouth. Oh, I used to work in a school, and I'm used to people open mouth coughing, children mainly, sometimes adults. And it was gross. If I had a few more subscribers, I could fill in that little spot, but I'll check the subscriber count. We are at 600 still, and that's okie dokie. My fingers are covered in glue, and I think I'm gonna let this bad boy, that sounded horrible, rest upside down. No, it just naturally wants to fall over. I just don't want all of my work to go to waste. All right, well, yes, here is my skull. This is that the one I just attached? I don't want them to fall off. This is 600 rhinestones. That's so cool. I love all the shiny, like the iridescent. I'm not into glitter, but I do like iridescent stuff. Like when it's color changing. This is so pretty. And if you didn't notice, I have a multiple spiral design going around the whole thing, which will look cool when it's all filled in, hopefully. But yeah, this is what 600 rhinestones looks like and 600 subscribers. What a crazy accomplishment. How cool. I don't know. I'm just grateful. This is cool. And I look forward to this being my full-time job in the future. And hopefully you guys have been interested and like watching me create. If you have any suggestions for future videos, I would love to hear it. Oh, that sounds horrible. Yeah, I don't know. I'm up to hearing suggestions. I like teaching. Like I mentioned earlier, I used to be a teacher. But now I am an artist. And I don't know, I just want to make art for myself and you guys. I want to make stuff that people want to watch. My main goal for this year is to get better at illustrations. And I actually made a vision board about my business and where I want my art and my business to go in the future, because I felt very directionless. And I was doing, do you guys know Kelsey Rodriguez on YouTube? She's like the art business person. She'll give advice to like artists online, and I feel like her YouTube videos are pretty good and helpful advice. Eventually I'd love to sign up for one of her classes, because it doesn't hurt to have someone guide you, like be a mentor, to increase your flow. Anyways, I was doing some of her paperwork, her like free stuff, and I was like, I don't really know where my business is going, and I don't know if I particularly like it, and I don't know if I really like the art. Am I proud of it? Like, of course there are some things, but it's not what my goal was. My goal was to get better at drawing and painting, and I don't think I did that this past year, being full-time as an artist. I've done little sculptures like this, or like other side quests, but it hasn't, I've strayed away from my main goal of being an illustrator, or just being better at art and my style. So I guess an illustrator. But when I was doing paperwork that she had, and she said, oh, take a look at your last 10 items you've created, or like your last 10 videos. And they looked like they were so all over the place. I was like, damn, people won't really know what I do on my channel or what kind of art I make. I'm all over the place. And I know people have pointed that out at like art markets too. And I met with someone at an art market who was saying I should focus in on like one art thing. I don't know, they always say jack of all trades. I forgot the saying, but it's basically like if you know too many things or you do too many things, you'll not be a master in just one. So I think this year I want to focus in on painting and drawing and wood burning on the side. And then if I want to do some stuff here and there, cool. Because I don't mind making sculptures. Like, I want to make a action figure one day out of clay and stuff. And, excuse me, I just made this painting. It's on a saw blade. That will be Monday's video. But I want to just be better at my art. And I create so many drawings every day for my daily drawing challenge that why not make better stuff? Why not use that stuff for something, for inspiration for paintings or something, or stickers or prints? Because eventually I'd love to open up a Patreon. I just don't really have a lot of, I don't know, I do have a lot of art. That's a lie. I feel like I don't have stuff that people want, I guess. Or enough of an audience that would pay for a Patreon. I guess I wouldn't know until I put it out there. I have a feeling I probably wouldn't have a lot of patrons, which is fine. But it's a nice idea for the future. So yeah, if you want to join my art journey and you like what I'm doing, you like hanging, please subscribe. Tell people you know to subscribe if they are into this kind of stuff. If you want to see some updates, I do a lot of those on Instagram. Sometimes I'll post on TikTok. I'm probably going to steer away from it. I don't really like posting on TikTok as much. YouTube's my main place. And I have an Etsy if you want to buy some stuff, like any of these bad boys. That's all going to be on my Etsy. Some of them are already on there, but I just made new ones. I think these are all new, actually. So keep an eye out for those. I'm under X Art Student on every platform if you're interested. And all of my links are on my page, or usually in a lot of my descriptions of my videos. I don't really put it in my descriptions on my live streams. I just kind of post it to go. I don't know if that affects the algorithm or not, but it's just easier for me to just be like, all right, let's do it. But on my other videos, I have that stuff in my description. Or just if you go to my channel, it's in the about. A lot of links there. But yeah, future of this channel, more art, more illustrating, hopefully a Patreon, getting better at my skills as an artist, and hopefully bringing you guys along the way. So thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate it. And 600 subscribers. That's so crazy. Thanks, guys. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'm probably gonna eat something because I'm starving. Okay, thanks. Bye. See you next time. Nope, not done yet. My phone's being a weirdo.